It's a product that sells itself.
Some of the best salespeople we have right now are our customers.
It's nice to be the one being chased instead of the one chasing.
There's nowhere to go but up.
Most of the time, when you get into a business, it's already top heavy, and this company is growing like mad.
To date, I still feel like I'm in on the ground level because agriculture liquid fertilizer has so much potential.
It's a great opportunity to run with. We never dreamt that this was something we would be interested in doing, but as we seen the potential that existed, it just seemed crazy to not be a part of this.
All this comes together with, there again, the company trying to be a good steward to their customers, which is my customers, and it just goes right on down the road.
It's been a real eye-opening experience for what we've been able to accomplish with them. To think of where we were 5 years ago versus where we are today, and it's all because of a good quality product.
An area manager is our link to the customer. Some companies would call them dealers. They are independent contractors that take our products and represent us to the customer and perform all the service and recommendation and all of the kinds of things that the customer may require in order to use our products positioned correctly.
An area manager typically has tried our fertilizer in the past, inquired about it from someone else, and as we build a relationship, develops a territory in their local backyard to sell agriculture liquid fertilizer.
My first involvement with agricultural liquid fertilizers was actually as a competitor. I was an agricultural manager for the very large co-op up in northeast Indiana, and it come into our neighborhood and started taking business away. Well, long short story, I spent 4 years trying to prove that they weren't any good. Well, in trying to prove they weren't any good, I actually proved to myself how good they truly were.
Skepticism is pretty normal when you first start thinking about being an agriculture liquid area manager.
I was assured from the other retailers I initially talked to the product would deliver. However, I went in with that skepticism that actually hung with me for several years.
Well, my first exposure was I was looking at an ag plane at a competitor, and he was loading 1,000-gallon trailers, which caught my eye, and I asked him about it.
And it was something nobody had in the area. And people were falling in love with it because they were asking people we were working with, what are you doing in that field over there?
We got it out to the growers so they could try it and let the product prove to the grower that it would work, but at the same time, I was allowing the product to prove to me that it would work.
One of the reasons that people can trust our product is because we are well researched.
And the research that we have tends to help that skepticism to go away.
They've got everything tested, they've got everything documented. I've never worked with a company that does a better job of research.
We're pretty excited to see the variety of trials going on, and the number of crops is really amazing. There's a lot more crops that we work with at home, and the scope of the business with agriculture liquid fertilizer is great too.
By seeing the research and actually seeing the result in the field when I go out to check, it's hands down, this product does work.
We were able to prove consistency in response, and giving growers the economic responses they need to applying the right products in the right place at the right time.
But we've not ever had a problem with this product that people didn't think it worked, and that's the first thing that we've ever sold it was that way.
The key to getting growers started using agriculture fertilizer is to actually compare it side by side with another product.
I'd say probably the first year I tried it on probably a third of my acres and seen it was working well, liked the way it worked.
We did do side-by-sides the first year, and the plants were greener, they seemed to come out of the ground faster, and I used a lot less quantity of product, and it was a lot cleaner product.
We dug up the plants where we had the agricultural liquid fertilizer. It was obvious to everybody that the root mass was 2 to 3 times bigger than when we had dry fertilizer.
And so they do turn into believers, both at the area manager level and at the customer level. And that's why our business has grown the way it has.
Everybody's looking for a new challenge and something to bring new revenue streams.
The most amazing thing about this product is we probably have a 90 to a 95% retention rate. And there's not a single product that I've ever sold in the 20 years that I've been in business that had that high of a retention rate.
We started out with just one customer, and today we have probably at least 100 customers. And these are not only just customers for 1 year, but we have repeat customers year in and year out.
You start getting growers asking other growers what's going on, and you don't have to sell that kind of stuff. They're coming to see you.
We're only 10 years old. Most of our good years have been in the last 4 or 5, and I don't think it's any coincidence that they parallel our relationship with agricultural liquid fertilizer.
You know, I'm not even sure where I think we could go. We grew 300% last year, and we're already over 100% growth this year in a few months. It's just incredible. I don't know how much labor I want to add.
One of the major benefits of working with Agriculture Liquid is that it allows a farm service center or a fertilizer dealer to differentiate himself from the competition.
We've been in business for 37 years, and our biggest edge is service. There's all kinds of competitors that are cheaper. We're not the cheapest, but we promote ours as the best. We have the best products for the money. We literally promote Agriculture Liquid as the best fertilizers on the market, and we sincerely believe that. And we say it in our advertising all the time, and we don't misrepresent products, because that's how come we've been in business so long and why we can continually grow.
Agricultural liquid fertilizer is good to their employees, they're good to the retailers, they're good to all their customers, and in turn they're good to the end user, which is the farmer. Agricultural liquid fertilizer's motto is to prosper the farmer, and once you get involved with them to the core of this company, that's definitely the way they believe.
It's great to be the part of someone's businesses that helps them grow, and it's also great to be a part of a grower's successes. And so anytime we can go out there and find success on a guy's farm and in a person's business, it's very satisfying.
When you get the opportunity to work with people with that type of integrity, with the focus that they have, and the compassion and the generosity they hold in their hearts, it doesn't get any better than that.
If you're seriously considering the agricultural liquid products to add to your company and your company's business, come to one of our meetings. Come learn about us, come learn about our products, come learn what we do that's unique and special and gives your growers the best response.
Agro-Culture Liquid Fertilizers is responsible nutrient management.